Vietnam Airlines, the flag carrier of Vietnam, is a full-service airline and member of SkyTeam. They have a total of 97 aircraft, ranging from the A350 and 787 to a main fleet of A321s and A321neos. Their future fleet includes the 737 MAX, cause why not? Thanks, Joe. With Hanoi in the north, Da Nang in the middle, and Ho Chi Minh in the south, and with rather poor public infrastructure connecting them, until a high-speed train gets built, flying is the best way to go between these cities. In 2023, Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh was the fourth busiest domestic air route in the world. Hanoi to Da Nang is top 50. But with a low-cost carrier like Vietjet, how does Vietnam Airlines compare? Is it worth paying a bit more to fly a full-service airline? Let's find out on this trip from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh. Arriving at the Da Nang airport, things were already different than Ho Chi Minh on Vietjet. The line to check in was incredibly short. Baggage allowance was 12 kilograms for hand baggage, so I didn't check my bag, though I could have for free with my ticket. They also didn't say anything about my ticket not having my middle name. There's no priority pass lounge in the domestic terminal in Da Nang, so instead I got a bowl of pho and a beer in the terminal. I went to Big Bowl Pho, as the other pho restaurant had repeated recent reviews mentioning cockroaches. My A321 pulled in as I was having my pho, so I didn't hop up to film it pull into the gate. Boarding is done by zone, and I was back in Zone 4 with no SkyTeam status. The process, while chaotic, was formal, as the gate staff bowed before boarding commenced, though it was 20 minutes after scheduled boarding time. Damn, this plane's interior is old. Business is in a 2-tube, economy in a 3-3. Though like with older offerings, these retro seats have real fabric, real cushion, and real legroom, a real blast from the past of the 1990s or early 2000s. Newer aircraft have less comfortable seats, so I'm not really complaining here. There's no in-seat power. Legroom I found to be perfectly reasonable. Despite the late boarding, we pushed back only a minute late. Prior to the safety video, we were subjected to ads on the overhead monitors. Classy. Vietnam Airlines' safety video was very formal and not particularly memorable, though with green jumpsuits, I definitely got a bit of a Squid Game vibe. After the safety video played, I popped in my AirPods Pros back in, but was told to take them out. No headphones in for takeoff or landing, apparently. Is that for safety, or just so that I am forced to listen to the ads played during both? I see what you're doing there, Vietnam Airlines. The window was also pretty filthy, and with it dark outside, it was difficult for my camera to focus, so sorry about that. Flying time to Ho Chi Minh was an hour 10 at 32,000 feet. Believe it or not, there is streaming entertainment. It didn't load for a while, but there were 10 movies and 4 TV shows, so a pretty basic offering. On the overhead monitors, some sort of miniature cooking show was being played, so that's at least unique. What about a service? Well, there's an Aquafina and a towel. Hell, even Lufthansa Airlines give you a chocolate. There was also a trolley with milk tea, though I'm not sure if it was free or paid. On a short domestic flight like this, I'm not complaining, and Vietnam Airlines does offer meals and economy for free on longer international routes. We began our descent, and the crew bowed again, thanking us for flying Vietnam Airlines. Again, people were told to remove their headphones prior to landing, just as they were subjected to more ads. We got a beautiful view of the city at night, and like on my prior Turkish flight, landed from the northeast. We got a remote stand, though the taxi was quite long due to traffic, and they drew the curtain between business and economy to ensure that business class got on their own dedicated bus before us proles in the back. So Vietnam Airlines. It was a perfectly solid domestic flight. Check-in, baggage allowance, and water on board definitely put it above Vietjet for sure domestically. And there's no chance that this formal and respectful Vietnam Airlines would ever dream of women in bikinis dancing in the aisle. Sure, there's only so much domestic narrowbody can do, but Vietnam Airlines often flies their long-haul 787s on the Hanoi-Ho Chi Minh route, so I'd definitely take that in either lie-flat business or even economy with in-flight entertainment over Vietjet. Check-in, gate staff, and cabin crew were all great to interact with, and I'll definitely be interested in seeing more of Vietnam Airlines in the future. Well, I'm just here to crash tonight at an airport hotel before I head off to Singapore, and there's only one airline I can imagine taking me there. So I'll see you next time for Singapore's regional business class on the A350.